This is his rivalry. Burning questions. Why does Alexei say homophobic slurs to Ilya? Does he know? Or does it mean something else? I'm T.O.trashpanda. Alexei often calls Ilya the Russian equivalent of the F slur. Why? Does he know that Ilya sleeps with men? Various commenters who know Russian culture say no. If he did, he would never use that word when others are in the room. It's too great a shame on the family. This makes sense to me. However, I don't think the word means nothing or is a random insult. He uses it too consistently. I'm sure there are lots of other insulting names you could call Ilya. In hypermasculine and homophobic cultures, saying men as gay is often tied up with misogyny. Gay means weak or effeminate. Why would Alexei think of Ilya in this way? Ilya, as a hockey player, is tough and physical and taunts other players.
And from everything we've heard, he really gets under other players' skins.
He carries himself with a very masculine swagger.
I say 50.
What a fucking asshole.
And he's known for sleeping with lots of women. So, in what way does he seem feminine or weak? So let's look at that first phone call again. Ilya rarely reacts to Alexei's insults, but he does with this line, "Wah, wah, you whiny F." We stay looking at Ilya's reaction as he pulls the fella away from his ear and swears back. Is this reaction because Alexei links being gay to crying and being whiny? So, when would Ilya have cried? At the death of his mother. How does Ilya's family view Irina's suicide?
She was great.
How did she die?
By accident.
To the outside world, we deny
She
it and say it was an
accidentally
accident.
swallowed a whole bottle of pills. I don't want you to think she was weak.
Within the family, we scorn her for being
don't.
weak, and 12-year-old Ilya was weak to cry for her. Mother was weak, and crying is weak and effeminate, so Alexei, who learned cruelty from their father, began using the F slur to humiliate his brother.
Dementia.
This is why Ilya, in Tampa, turns, tries to hide, and apologizes when he starts to cry about his father's dementia.
Hey.
And why Shane's quiet empathy and physical comfort are probably the start of Ilya feeling safe.
What was your mother's name?
At the college, Shane suggests this charity, which will bring Irina's suicide out of the darkness.
I was thinking we could start a hockey school, like a summer camp for kids, and give the money away to mental health organizations and suicide prevention.
This will also help others avoid the same pain and
It's
loss.
just an idea.
That Shane thinks of this is so deeply meaningful to Ilya.
She would have loved you. Like I love you.
Say it again in Russian, please.
Я тебя люблю.
So that's my theory. Alexei calls Ilya this slur because Ilya, as a child, cried when his mother died. With Shane, Ilya has found he can cry and be comforted, and that his mother's memory can be honored, and Ilya is more in love with Shane than ever. So what do you think? Does this make sense? Let me know. I'm T.O.trashpanda. Thanks for watching.